morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to our Disney vlog. So it is dark outside. You can barely see anything. We have the kid over there on the side. We are actually about to leave. It's 5:55 in the morning. We have to go pick up my mom because she's coming, but it is raining outside. So for the first couple hours, probably not a lot because rain, but we will be back with all the fun, exciting Disney stuff. Hope you guys are excited about this vlog because we are excited about this trip, and we will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we are like somewhere in Georgia. It's still raining, but the rain is lighting up, and you know, I do have on my ears because you have to be ready when you get there. So we're still traveling, so just checking in, but the weather is getting better. It's supposed to stop raining by the time we actually get to Florida, which is a good thing. So I will see you guys in a little bit, but I just wanted to check in and let you know where we were. Alright, so we have finished inside of Buc-ee's. Hope you guys like the tour. I get the sliced brisket sandwich, so that's what I'm eating. And now we have about 2.5 more hours, or like 2 hours, until we get to where we're going, into Orlando. So see you guys in a little bit. The kid was able to get a pair of mini PJs, regularly $75, and she got it for like $20. So you can definitely get a lot of good deals. There's not tons of like ears, but there are tons of gifts there. So definitely a good stop to go to first before going to like Disney Springs and all the Disney parks. So now we're getting mangoes. We have made it to Disney Springs. And I have to like show this, and this is probably corny. This is probably only important to like adults and drivers. But Disney has the greatest parking system at Disney Springs, because all you have to do is look for the light to let you know that there's parking, and then there's signage that actually tells you how many parking spots are available. And I absolutely love this thing. Hey guys, so we are checked in. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video so far. I feel like it's a little chaotic because I am trying to figure out like a balance between what is being like me actually just being in the moment and then recording and then figuring out how much to record. So the first place, just to kind of recap, the first place we went, not Buc-ee's, but the first Disney place, it's actually at one of the outlets not far from, it's like off of Millennia. Now I've never been there, but I've seen a lot of people posting about the Disney Character Warehouse, which is basically a Disney store, but it has all of like the discounted things that like are, you know, just not out of season, but you know, they're not stocking in the regular store anymore. So like all of that stuff. So you definitely, it's kind of the luck of the draw, you know, what you're going to see there. Like I saw some things from when we came in the spring, some sunshine merch that I had actually bought some of and didn't. So it's like, you know, if they have those limited edition, special edition stuff, they had some Disney 100 things in there. But they also had stuff from like The Little Mermaid. They had stuff from Encanto. Was it Encanto? I know they had Wish. They had stuff from Coco. I think they had stuff from Star Wars. So they definitely have a bunch of stuff from different characters, but it's not a place where you can go and say, oh, I want to get these pajamas. Like you would probably find these next, like in the spring or, you know, something like that, because it's after it's out of season. So, or that particular run of that thing. And the reason I say not specifically just out of season, because it could be like, you know, like they had stuff from The Little Mermaid. Well, Mermaid isn't seasonal, but I guess they're just kind of moving out that merch. So definitely a good place to find good things. Like I was saying, my daughter got a pair of mini pajamas that are always at Epcot that were like $75. And she's been looking at that, I think, at least a year, because we came here in the spring and last Christmas. And I think it's the same. It was there last Christmas as well as in the spring, and it was still regular price. So a couple of things that if you wait for, you can get it like this. So 1 second. So I was whispering because one of the Coco items, I might have to put this on the screen, but one of the items I wanted to get for like 3 years, but it's hard to get it because she's always with me. It was this Coco box. So I absolutely love this. It's originally $44, got it for $24, so $20 off. But my mom was able to do a sneak attack and got it, so she took it out. So you can get stuff like this that you might have seen and been waiting on. Other things I got today. I didn't really get a lot today, surprisingly. What am I looking for? Okay, there we go. All right, I am back. And I do want to say one thing. I was saying that the pajamas looked big, but they actually fit. So when you get them, the pajamas might look like they're really, really big. But I think I got a large, and the large did work. So it seems like it could work for any size. Because, you know, sometimes when it's unisex, you have to go down. But the pajamas fit perfectly, even though they're going to look humongous when you take them out the pack. So the first two things I got were from Uniqlo. or Uniqlo, and I've always seen somebody mention this brand, and I just basically got a tan little long dress type thing. It is sleeveless, so it's like, you know, it's wintertime, but you can always put like a long sleeve or a short sleeve under it. And this is basically called the Woman Ultra Stretch Airism sleeveless dress, and this was $39.90, and I got this from Uniqlo. And then I also got, I had seen somebody with a bag like this. Theirs was a little bigger. This one's, I feel like theirs is maybe like one more half of this, but it's just one of these, they call them mini shoulder bags. So I got one of these, and I got them in green. They had them in a ton of colors, and this was actually on sale for like $14. I brought the receipt. Let's see, $14.90. So I got this little bag just to have, not necessarily for this trip. Anything that I buy that I'm probably going to wear on the trip, especially if it's like clothing, I'll probably just show you in that outfit of the day. But these I just got because I thought they were really nice. And then the only two things I got from Disney, which I was so surprised, there was one thing I wanted, but one store had the pants in my size, but then it had a stain on it, and it had the shirt, but I didn't want to get the shirt because if I want the shirt, I want the pants with it. The other store had the pants, but I was just like, there was only one in my size, and I felt like if I walked back, it would have been gone. So I'm going to keep my eye out, because they typically have, like, the things they have at World of Disney, which is that second Disney store, like the big one I showed you guys. They typically have stuff like that in the other stores in that area, or you can find them, like, in the park. So I was like, okay, if I'm meant to get this one, I'll see it later. But there's tons of things that you always want to buy. Now, the other two things I got that I did not actually have to pay for, so the kid came through on these. She actually got us our first MagicBand. So this is something we don't have yet. So we got our first one, and this is actually the MagicBand Plus. And I was actually going to get these, but she told me yesterday, she was like, and I'm getting us MagicBands, which I thought was so cool. Saves me a couple dollars. So basically the MagicBands, there's two types. There's a regular one that basically can get you in and out your hotel room. It can get you in the parks. You could put like your lightning lane tickets on it, but this one is more interactive. It comes with a charger, because you do have to recharge it. But this one, it also like lights up in sync with the fireworks and on some of the rides. So we got the Plus, and the Pluses start, I think the starting price was like $34.99 to, I think the highest one was 33. There was a 34, 44, 64. I want to say, or maybe it was 54. So 54, 64. Maybe the highest one was $64. But they also, like I said, have the regular ones if you don't care about it lighting up and being more interactive. And I got the Enchanted Tiki Room one. So that's the one I got. And then I also got a Disney pin. I'm not the biggest pin collector, but if I see one that I really like, I think right now I have like two. And one's like a 100th anniversary or a 50th anniversary one. And I think I have like one more. But I had to get the Darkwing Duck pin, because this is like one of my favorite characters. As a kid, I love this show, so if I see this like Darkwing Duck merch other than this, I'm probably going to be getting it. And this one actually dances, so like his head moves on him. So I thought that was super cool. So I really like this one, and this is like considered like a special edition one, and it's $20. I don't think most of the pins, I don't think too many of them go over the 20 price point. Most of them are like, I think they start like at $9.99, and then they usually have like a color code, and they go up by color code. And the same with the MagicBands. Like this one was a lilac band, and I think lilac price point was like the $64 one. But that's kind of how they code the bands and they code the pins. But if you've never been to Disney, you can also trade pins. So they'll trade the pins. They'll have like trade boards where if you have a pin and you see a different pin you want, you can like put your pen on that board and take another pen. So that's really cool. For me, I'm like, I really pick pens that I like. So unless I got something like a mystery box with something I didn't care to have, I would not trade my pens, but they do have that. So that's one thing people do with the different pens. So that, yeah, that's all that we really did today. We had some good food. I'll list the restaurants. Everything we had was good. I did not post my ice cream because I started eating it, and then by the time I got into it, it was like, y'all not gonna see this. But the place is called Salt and Straw, and the ice cream I had was like a guava donut, guava donut cheese. It's something. I'm gonna find the exact flavor I had. It's so good. I had it for the first time in the spring when we went there, and literally we went back another day and I got some, and today I was about to buy a pint, but I said no. You know what, I think we're gonna come back, go to that area again, but if not, I don't really need the ice cream because dairy. But anyways, that place is really good, so I'll make sure I post that. And the flavor I had is a like regular flavor, and all of their flavors are like gourmet, so I don't really think they have like regular chocolate or anything like that. They're all like kind of like gourmet flavors, and they're all really good. They had like an eggnog one that was spiked, that was okay. It was good, but not good enough to replace my guava and cheese and whatever the heck is in that. Like I said, I'll post that. But that's today's video. Tomorrow we are going to Magic Kingdom. So that's the first park we're gonna go to. I'm gonna go ahead and charge my band. I'm gonna get some sleep because I've been up since 5 a.m. and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. My name is Sarah. If you are new here, for those of you returning, thank you so much for coming back. Stick around. To those of you who are new, comment, talk to me. You know, I'll talk back, and I will see you guys in the next one.